bogglers. What's going on, yo? How is living? How are you guys doing in this horrible mess of a market, man? I don't know. What do you guys think? Are we in the bull? Are we in the bear market? Hard to tell. Nobody really knows anything anymore. There's so many YouTubers that were out there talking about how this is everybody's still bullish, but nothing's really happening, and nothing's looking as bullish as it did in November. You know, let me just check quickly sound here. Sounds okay. All right, that's good. Sounds good. Sound is good, so that's good. Let's have a quick look here on the on what's going on in the markets, man. Everything's red. It's a bloody bloodbath. ADA just dumped massively to 111. It was at 111 just now. Literally an hour ago is at 1.17. Now it's back down to 1.12. And everything all across the board is red. Like, it's just a bloodbath. Even the USDC. All the stable coins are in red as well. Look at this. USDT, USDC, all in red. I don't know, UST. Link is in green. And BUSD is in green. But all the other stable coins are in red. Like, literally. Computer now. What is it? ICP? Internet computer is green. MM is green, and everything else is red. My lord. The overall market cap stands at 2 trillion right now. Earlier today, I believe it was 1.9 trillion, which means that the overall market shed like over $1 trillion. Trading volume is down to 103,000. Bitcoin dominance is at 38%, Ethereum 17%. Just massive shocker to the system. It's scary. Basically the top was in, what was it, in December? No, November, May and November. Those were the two tops. And after that, it just went all to poopers. And I guess that should have been predicted. I was looking at, it happening later in December. I was also looking that possibly that something may be repeating itself, and history was would repeat itself, and the market would see another run up for the altcoins sometime after Christmas, but that never solidified. We're in the second week of January basically right now, and nothing happened unless we see a massive run up throughout this week. This week, things are not looking great. When you look at the Bitcoin Investors tool, the 2-year MA, where are we here right now? We're over here. We still haven't reached any of the critical masses, neither in the upside nor the downside, and we're just kind of hovering above the lowest point here and the highest on the Bitcoin 2 years MA, which is just right here. So I think everybody was waiting. All the YouTubers, all the big channels were looking at this, and some other indicators, but they were looking at this, expecting it to just rip through the 100K, which it never happened. And who knows whether that's going to happen, or if this year or in 2025 after this bear market, man. Bitcoin, fearful market sentiment or not? Here's the real big picture. So there's a bunch of articles floating about, and let's have a look at them and see what they say. See if we can dig up some hopium. The market is in a state of bloodshed, and many new investors might be panicking as they decide whether to hold on tight or cut their losses and bail. That's something I would definitely not recommend. Selling low, it would be a stupid idea right now. I mean, if it's not money that you need to feed your children right now or to pay rent, then I would be holding on to it. And especially when you have, if you're invested into the top 10 cryptocurrencies, if you have some random you know, bottom tier crypto from, I don't know, way down the list, and oh brother, it's probably not gonna resurface anytime soon. But if you're invested in something decent, then you should be okay. Vor Orn, oh my god, we're getting spammed already. Ah, chincha. I hate spam. Remove this sucker. Bye bye, spammer. However, Messari founder Ryan Selsky took to Twitter to give his lookout on the bigger picture, and the link unfortunately doesn't work. It gets us here, so because for some reason, you know what? Maybe I could do it in Brave. I should start using Brave for my navigational purposes, because that's a lot better. Let's see. This is us on Twitter. Follow us on Twitter here. Follow me on Twitter. Crypto updates with Crypto Father. That's me. Paste and go. Let's see if we can get this article here on. Yeah, it works here. All right. So crypto down bad. More tax loss selling. 13-year bull market ending. Jerome. Hiking rates versus money, killing growth, risk assets, what to do. Crypto isn't easy, which is why I wrote 165 pages in December to bring old and new alike up to speed on a wild 2021. Right, so imagine dragons, no bulls. While there is a tendency in the sector to refer to a crypto bubble in order to compare it to the dot-com bubble, the Messari researcher said that the former was nowhere near the latter in terms of market cap. What's more, he added that Bitcoin is arguably not even Web3. Even so, there is not too much reason to despair, according to Selkis. Huge levels of growth are coming soon, and necessity is likely to drive innovation, he tweeted. Last year there were obviously scaling challenges as DeFi and NFTs exploded that led to huge moves in L1. Now it's a multi-chain world. NFTs will grow 100 times in 10 years. DeFi will equals global finance in 10 years. Bitcoin is an investment on par with gold, 2 to 300k. ETH as a FAMGA stock, 10 to 20k DeFi, and so on. So it gives them predictions of numbers and stuff like that. But I mean, for long term, we know where this is going. So for now, who knows? We'll see how long this bear market is going to last. But so this is just providing some hopium for the long term. Yeah. A billion investor has just called the Bitcoin bottom after a 1 trillion crypto price crash tanked Ethereum, BNB, Solana, Cardano, and XRP. Cardano is still on a downtrend, man. It's still turning downwards. Although, like I said, the market cap bounced back from 1.9 to 2 billion right now, 2 trillion right now. But Bitcoin and cryptocurrency prices have dropped sharply over the last week, with the combined crypto market now down around one. Let me just see some. I need some tunes, man. All right. Now we got some tunes going. Sweetums. With its November peak, the Bitcoin price has fallen around 10% since the beginning of 2022, crashing towards 40,000 from highs of almost 70,000 near. Meanwhile, other cryptocurrencies, Ethereum, Binance, BNB, Solana, Cardano, and XRP have also crashed back, all losing double-digit percentages this past week. Yeah, no kidding. Cardano is still on a downward trend. Now, as traders desperately hunt for signs, the sell-off has ended. Bitcoin and crypto billionaire Mike Novogratz said he doesn't expect Bitcoin to fall any further, calling the price bottom just under Bitcoin's lows this week of 40,000. What's Bitcoin at right now? 40,800. So you're pretty close to it. 40,600. Well, let's see how far it'll go. We'll see if that'll solidify. Right now, it's pretty close to the price. On Telegraph, Disney patents technology for a theme park metaverse. So this is just, you know, some hopium. There's a lot of stuff happening, a lot of development still ongoing, non-stop. So it's not like, you know, this is the end. For those who think this is the end, it's not the end. This is just kind of a pause. It's, you know, it's and I guess if you look at this and looking at the moves and how it happened, you could argue that this is not the bear market. If Bitcoin is supposed to have a massive move to the upside, then this retracement kind of justifies it. You know, if we're looking at a market cap of anywhere 5 trillion and upwards, then the current 3 trillion or 2 trillion that we're at right now is kind of minuscule. So maybe this is the market bracing itself for massive upward movement. Who knows? Who knows? But so Disney's patents technology for a theme park metaverse. That's huge. So we're gonna be there's definitely gonna be Disney dipping itself in creating the creation of a metaverse. So that's massive investment of money right there. Crypto has entered a bear market, but here's a positive sign. Data suggests. What's the sign? Social trends data from on-chain analytics firm Sentiment suggests that most traders believe that crypto has officially entered a bear market. A bear market refers to prolonged price declines characterized by a drastic drop from recent highs amid widespread pessimisms, and negative investor sentiment. This follows declines in the previous week, with Bitcoin dropping to its low of 40,500. And so the majority of altcoin tokens are likewise down in the last 7 days, with several recording losses between 10 to 30%. However, tokens such as Chainlink, Cosmos, Internet Computer are up on a weekly basis. The crypto market tanked on January 5th, along with the equities market minutes after the US Federal Reserve's December meeting indicated that the central bank could hike interest rates as soon as this March. Also, a nationwide internet shutdown quell unrest in Kazakhstan, the second largest country in Bitcoin mining, forced local miners to switch off their equipment. So these are the two major events that took place just recently in December, and probably what caused the majority of the markets tumble. Here is a positive sign. Following market declines, the crypto fear and greed index remains in the extreme fear zone, hitting 23 points out of 100. According to Sentiment, the last time bearish sentiments was this prevalent was in mid-May 2021. Bitcoin touched lows of 30,000 following its dip from highs of 64. The on-chain analytics firm notes that the prevalence of bearishness across the board could be a very promising sign that weak hands are capitulating. It notes that previous bear market spikes have led to short-term increases until the FUD stops. So they're hoping that because the fear index is at lows that are similar to those that were present in March, that this may be indicative of possible rebounds. But what concerns me is, the Federal Reserve possibly increasing interest rates in March, which would mean that this would most likely keep investors at bay and away from throwing their money back into crypto, at least until March. So we could potentially be looking at a very bullish scenario for the next 3 months. Not that great. Unless we have a massive run-up until March, and then by March everybody's going to be running for the hills again. United Arab Emirates regulators pave way for crypto and blockchain adoption, says legal expert. While many many countries are inclined to imply that ban the use of Bitcoin and digital assets, regulators in the United Arab Emirates are taking a different approach. The country has been consistently enacting its vision of becoming a blockchain capital by providing frameworks to guide crypto businesses on how to operate in accordance with the law. So while you know, certain countries are making it impossible to function in crypto, United Arab Emirates are doing the opposite, man. China's digital yuan wallet gets 60 million downloads in debut week. So China, this is why China was banning Bitcoin, man, because they wanted to have this sucker out, and now, you know, 16 million, that's not a really big number, not that big number, that big of a number when you look at the overall Chinese population, right, or the population of China. But yeah, that's what's happening in China. The digital yuan is now live. Central Bank of Bahrain trials JP Morgan's blockchain and token. Bahrain is the latest nation to explore blockchain technology by American investment bank JP Morgan, with the country's central bank trailing JP Morgan's proprietary digital currency. Nice for JP Morgan, right? The Central Bank of Bahrain has successfully completed a digital payment test in collaboration with JP Morgan's blockchain and cryptocurrency unit Onyx, according to an official announcement published on Thursday. Just more hopium on the crypto front. Crypto market lights green as Bitcoin attempts to test bullish divergence. The cryptocurrency market is back, trading in the green on Monday. Yeah, that didn't last very long. Wait a minute. How old is this article? 3 hours ago. Yeah, that didn't last very long, man, because everything's back into red. Major red. Showing signs of positivity, even though the total market cap is currently less than 2 trillion. In particular, the market had lost around 230 billion in the first week of 2022, falling from 2.23 trillion to 1.9 trillion on January 7th. That was this morning, early this morning. Oh no, sorry, 3 days ago. Friday? Something like that. I thought it was today. Anyway. Bitcoin, Ethereum hit hard. What's the good news here? The fall in December started reverse signal. Bitcoin is holding above 40. So as long as it holds above 40, we're good. If it breaks the resistance at 40, then it's free fall, baby. Shiba Inu holders can now earn interest as SHIB activates on lending protocol Euler. Shiba Inu, I'm going to talk about that too in a little bit. There's Shiba Swap. In case you're not familiar with that, Shiba has its own swap now, and you can swap, you can bury leash, bury a sheep, bury a bone, you can bury stuff, you can bury stuff, and you can do all kinds of stuff on SHIB Swap. Dig NFTs, bury, woof, bone folio swap. So there's stuff happening on SHIB, which is interesting, because more spammers. Remove. Bye bye, spammer. Spammer bammer. Report. Okay. Reporting all spammers. Quickly and effectively. Bye bye, spammers. Alright, where was we? Bahrain. Oh, Shiba, yeah, okay. So you can stake Shiba apparently now, and make yourself comfortable earning some interest on Shiba. Crypto's presidential election campaign issue for South Korea. Why is this up again? This is old. I think I read this last time. So it's crypto and pay raises for military personnel. And now, if you are in Korea, you're gonna have to be reporting. Koreans will have to be reporting holdings in foreign exchanges. So if you're Korean and you have stuff sitting in Binance or any other exchange outside of Korea, then you're still gonna have to report that stuff. So that sucks for anybody who's Korean. There's just no escaping taxation. Like many other countries worldwide, the South Korean cryptocurrency industry has been facing major regulatory headwinds over the past few years. The country's regulators have recently tightened their hold over the sector through a series of new requirements. Meanwhile, legislators are debating a way to determine tax gains made on digital assets investments. At the same time, the country is also afraid that crypto is being used by tax evaders and other financial criminals, of course, because that never happens with regular money. NFT of Jiri-san character sells at record low price. I don't know the series, but apparently it's a TV series, TV drama that had some NFTs minted. They were shite. They didn't sell for a lot of money, which was probably very disappointing. South Korean cryptocurrency exchange Upbit said Friday that non-fungible tokens featuring images of main lead characters from TV drama series Jiri-san had sold at record low prices. Who would buy this stuff? Who'd want to buy these? I don't know. Like, you probably want to look at the people that actually watch these TV dramas and that have an interest in it. And I can't see too many young people actually watching this stuff. Maybe there are. I may be wrong, but NFTs. Top 5 staking tokens to consider in investment portfolio in 2022. This is interesting. Soros. Luna is one of them. PancakeSwap is the other one. Shiba Inu and Jetstar and Solana. So Solana, we figured. PancakeSwap, I didn't know. Luna is one. What's new is Shiba. Shiba is because, well, many investors regard Shiba as an asset to acquire and retain in their cryptocurrency portfolio. Shiba holders may now stake Bury, FarmDig, and FarmDig their tokens thanks to Shiba Inu exchange, Shiba Swap exchange debut. While Shiba Inu operates on Ethereum, now proof of work, the initial quantity of Shiba was coined upon launch, therefore it cannot be mined. Shiba holders may stake, bury their Shiba coins on the Shiba Swap exchange for Bone tokens and 0.03% of ETH swap transaction fees. So that's what you can do on SHIB. So SHIB, you should see SHIB surging as soon as the redness stops. And Jetstar, even though Jetstar is a relatively young project, it has already made a name for itself in the crypto community thanks to its innovative strategies to some of the issues that surround the industry. To mention a few, there are concepts like royalties for NFT authors, mining through a mobile app to enable lower income people to earn money, and anti-pump and dump methods. Jetstar is, let me see here. I just heard about this for the first time. Earn crypto while you hold, play, or create. It's something to look at. Jetstar, cred, staking, DeFi. There's so much stuff. I mean, every single crypto exchange, Binance, KuCoin, they all have means by which you can earn stake and make profits. You know, you lock up your tokens and you make you make interest based on your lockups and stuff like that. So there's a lot, but yeah, I think these are the usual suspects. Terra, PancakeSwap. I don't hold any PancakeSwap myself. Sheeb and Jetstar are new ones to me, and Solana was kind of a given after the most recent rush that we saw. Veteran analyst Peter Brandt issues warning to Ethereum traders, says ETH will lose value against top competitor. And this seems like attack on ETH and shilling of Sol. I mean, it's, yeah, Sol ran, but I mean, I don't know. We're looking at Ethereum, right? The Ethereum that's got a longevity. It's got it has had a lot of time to grow. There's a lot of work that's being done on ETH, and it's not a project that's dead by any means. So I think there's a lot too much hope that hope from Sol supporters or any other projects that are coined as the Ethereum killers. A lot of people are hoping that they will take over Ethereum and Ethereum will basically cease to exist, so that the kind of market share gets taken away from ETH into the other tokens, and I think that's just not going to happen for a number of reasons. Ethereum may facilitate 50% of global financial transactions in next decade, Pantera CIO. For those reasons, I think there's a lot of interest in Ethereum. A lot of money is being put into it. Ethereum is working on the upgrade. There, you know, it's going to be a proof of stake instead of a proof of work token or chain rather, and there's still a long way to go. Ethereum still has a long way to go to accomplish what it's working on, but I don't think Ethereum's going anywhere. All the other competitors will be there. Ethereum will still be there, and it will have the time advantage that so many tokens don't. Solana was, we saw, what is it, 40,000 transactions in a second, and then it crashed. So these tokens are still ways away from you know, being complete. I think in a crypto sphere, there's a lot of people who a lot of the projects people invest money into, you know, hopium, into expectations rather than proper projects. I mean, most projects start off and they collect money for things that are not even functional. We've seen projects skyrocket in value without having actual